My fellow black men out there, my fellow black men need to really understand what's really happening in this society. This society opposes black men. You know, of course, we live in a racist society. And particularly, um, today I'm talking about how this society is designed against the black man in regards with the dating and sexual market with women. You know, black men in today's era are the last choice with women. And a lot of women, a lot of people in general, they'll claim that black men, we're the last choice with women because we're at the bottom of society. Black men have a social stigma of being poor, being lazy, being thugs, and we're just these horribly aggressive people. You know, you guys know the negative stereotypes that are tied to being an American black man. And people will say those type of things and say, "Oh, that's why black men are at the bottom of the dating market, because there's so much of a negative stigma to us because of our stereotypes." And there is truth to that. I can't lie. Black men, we do have some stereotypes which kind of add a stigma onto us. But our stigmas as black men, our stereotypes as American black men, those are secondary reasons why we get shitted on by women in this society as black men. The real reason women shit on the American black man in this dating market is because the American black man is the number one threat to the white man, the man with power. The American black man is the number one threat to the men who have power, which are white men. And okay, I can see it. Naturally, women naturally, they want to cater to the men who have power. Women naturally want to cater to the men who are in power. And I can kind of see, in a common sense point of view, I can kind of see that happening. You know, women are naturally hypergamous, so they want to abide by the most powerful man. And to be, as a woman, to be on the good side and to get the loyalty to be on the good side of the powerful group of men, you know, to be on the white man's good side as a woman, these women feel like they have to shit on the white man's number one threat, which is the American black man, to get some type of cookie points from the men who are in power. So these women, they want to be on the good side to the men with power. These women loyalty lies with the man with power. These women these American women of all races, they're trying to be loyal to the white man, you know, because the white man has power. And the white man's number one threat is the American black man, so that's why these women feel like they have to shit on the American black man. These women feel like they have to shit on the American black man to appease the white man. You know, that's the root reason why black men are shitted on. Not because black men are losers, we're thugs, you have all these negative stigmas. That's not the true primary root reason why women don't fuck with the American black man. Women don't fuck with the American black man really because we are a threat to the system. We're the number one threat to the system. We're the number one threat to the white man. And there is, of course, a social stigma to black men. But it's not really the reasons why you think, you know. Usually you think, oh, there's a stigma to black men because black men have all these negative stereotypes. Oh, we're hyper-aggressive, hypersexual, we're lazy, we're low status, we're poor. Usually people think those are the reasons why there's such a social stigma to black men. But the real reason why a lot of these races of women, including black women, they're afraid to be seen with a black guy in public, isn't because all these isn't because of the stereotypical black male stigmas that I just stated. The real stigma that is on the black man, the real stigma that's on the American black man is created by the white man, by these other races of men. These other races of men, they are the ones who create this stigma, the anti-black male stigma. These other races of men, these white men in particular, they're the ones who create it, you know. They train women of all races, these other races of men, white men in particular, to not fuck with black men. Black men are bad. Black men are this. Black men are that. And they ingrain that into these women's heads to the point that these women are probably scared to fuck with a black guy in public because these other races of men, they put a stigma on the black man. We don't put the stigma on ourselves as a black man. Like, people try to make it out Like the black man, we're the ones who create the stigmas. We're the ones who create our own stereotypes, which is true to the extent. But the true, real stigma that is put on a black man is the stigma we get from these other races of men tarnishing our name so women won't fuck with us. You know, these other races of men, white men, Hispanic men, they train women not to fuck with us. They probably threaten their women. These other races of men probably threaten their women to not fuck with black men. That's how real it is out here. And my my fellow black brothers, we need to realize this. The real reason women don't fuck with us as black men isn't because, oh, black men are this, black men are that. It's really because these other races of men put it into all these women's brain to not fuck with us. You know, because these other races of men, they see the American black man as their number one threat. You know. And it's not because women aren't attracted to black men. Women are attracted to black men, right? A lot of these women secretly want to be with black men, but they are afraid to fuck with black men because other races of men put a stigma on us. These other races of men, they probably low-key threaten their women to stay away from the black man. They put in their head to not fuck with a black man. Don't fuck with a black man. If I ever see you, Lucy, if I ever see you fucking with a black guy, I'll do something to you. And they put that in their women's psyche at a young age to the point that these other races of women, even black women, they're scared to touch a black man. They know not to touch us because it will anger their white daddies, you know. You know, these women, they want to have the perks of being with the most powerful group of men, right, which is the white man. And they want the perks of being at the top of society. And to keep that perk of having the high value man who's at top of society, the white man, these women know to keep that high status white man, to keep the high status other race of man, to keep the high status non-black man, they have to shit on the American black man to please and to stay in good standing with the white man. To stay in the good standing of the man with power, these women have to shit on the American black man. And that's the real reason that no one else is going to tell you.